Would you like to learn why your treating doctor likely will not talk to me? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. You know, in a medical malpractice case, it is very helpful to try and speak with your treating doctor. Why is that? Because many times I can get information from the treating doctor, assuming they're willing to talk to me, about what your current problems are, about what treatment you are receiving, and importantly, what is your prognosis? That means what's going to happen to you in the future. And the person who's best suited to give me that information is your current treating doctor. Many times I'll send a letter out to your treating doctor saying, "Hi, I represent Mrs. Jones. I'm an attorney. I'd appreciate if you could give me a few minutes of your time because I'd like to ask you what's going on with Mrs. Jones." But the problem is that many of these doctors don't want to get involved in talking to attorneys. They sometimes believe that we might bring a lawsuit against them, and they certainly don't want to implicate them or any other doctor around. So many times we will not be able to speak to your treating doctor. We will, however, be able to get copies of their medical records because you're entitled to get those by law. So what do we do in that instance? Well, in that instance, we have to get your medical records anyway to do a thorough investigation and an evaluation of your particular case. And once we've obtained all of your medical records, then I have to get them sent out and reviewed by a medical expert to confirm that, number one, there was wrongdoing, number two, the wrongdoing caused injury, and number three, that the injury is significant or permanent. And from the medical expert, I will then have to determine, based upon your medical records, what your current treating condition is, what problems you have, and what your prognosis will be for the future. Now, that's a long-winded way of trying to get the same information when I could have gotten it directly from your treating doctor. The reality is that most of your treating doctors will not want to get on the phone with an attorney to discuss your medical condition. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on into the litigation process as we begin to evaluate your possible case. Chances are you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. And if your matter happened here in New York and you have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. I handle these types of questions every single day and I welcome your call. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at lawmed10@yahoo.com. I'm Gerry Oginski here in New York. Have a wonderful day.